What's up, everyone, on whoever sees this video, especially on YouTube. Um, like, um, so I was gonna, this is Jonathan Cranston. You can look up my page. Yeah. So I, that's JonathanCranston. Jonathan Cranston. So holler back for real, please. I really need you to. So the there's more movie reviews that I'm gonna do because I like movies. I have always liked movies, and these are all 2018 and one 2017 movie. So I'm gonna review three movies for you that I watched personally that I decided whether I liked them or not, and because a lot of times you hear people, they give all the movies a positive review, so that's not really because they're afraid. I just don't review. I only review movies that I like, okay, and then I describe what happens in the movie, and then and name the movie, okay. But so the three movies that I have picked, and there are, first of all, Death Wish with Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis got famous in Die Hard. He's made tons of movies. Last Boy Scout, etc. Surrogates. Anyway, Death Wish is about this guy that he has a family, and somebody breaks into his house and kills his wife and daughter, and so he obviously gets upset, very mad about that, and then goes. It's kind of like a comedy in a way, but it's kind of not. It was kind of, and because I was a fan of Bruce Willis, I decided to watch it. So, um, I Looper is another one of his movies with Joseph Gordon-Levitt, whoever that is. Yeah, that's the guy. So, he, so anyway, in this movie, like, he goes around and executes vigilante justice on you could call it that, but what he's really doing, it's kind of like the Punisher. He goes comic book series. He goes, which is also a show on Netflix, but he goes and wants to find out who killed his wife and daughter, and so he goes, and the police are following him around and trying to stop him and everything else. And then he has this weird, I think it's his brother, and then his brother's trying to set him up, and it seems like that. It's like you couldn't really tell from it just implied that. And all right, so that's a good movie. That's all I remember about it. I watched these in the past, I don't know, few months. So the other movie is okay. What is the other movie? I wish I had my notes right in front of me like a real professional. That's what a professional does, right? You just read a script, and then maybe somebody else gave it to you, or you wrote it down yourself because you know so much better than I do, and you don't. Um, so, uh, Wind River is the next one. With Jeremy Renner. Jeremy Renner got famous in got famous. Jeremy Renner became famous in from The Bourne Legacy. If you have not seen that, you should see it. You should try to see it. But that's a great movie. But Wind River is it's about Jeremy Renner is this like park ranger in like North Dakota or something, and it's like really cold up there. There's snow everywhere and stuff, and so or he's like so anyway, he's on like a Navajo reservation or something, and he 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 he's like doing his job and everything, and then um, well, it starts off like it's kind of like they're working with the FBI, and there's this the female is lead or whatever. I mean, that's a technical term. I mean, if you want to use the technical term, we can do that too. So that's she's actually a pretty good actress because um, but she's the FBI agent, and then there's this old Indian guy, and but they find a dead body somewhere, and they got to investigate it, and then it leads to they just kind of go around investigating different stuff in North Dakota, um, and then there's a lot. I mean, it's a really good movie. Like I didn't think it would be a good movie because I was like, what is this, you know? But it is actually really good, and I wouldn't say it was if it wasn't. And so I don't want to. It's good. So there's one more movie that I wanted to talk about. It was hmm, oh yeah, Ready Player One. This is another good movie, 2018, and this I don't know what the actor's name is, but um I'll try to say it exactly right. But um the guy anyway, it's this younger guy. He's like a teenager, and he is like set in the future, and he he has he's using virtual reality, and everyone is using virtual reality at that point, and so but the virtual reality world like he collides with the real world, and um and it's a good movie, but it's got a lot of like um CGI and everything else, but um so it's a really good movie. Um but there's like I don't know, you need to see the movie. You probably heard about it. It got um but it's kind of like I don't know, but it just it's a good vision of what the future will look like when with this all this virtual reality stuff because I really think that that's gonna be more prevalent in the future. I mean than it is now. I mean for augmented reality, but however you say it. But so that's my those are the movie reviews. Jonathan Cranston. Just hit me up whenever anytime you want.